My dear friends, let me share a story with you today. A story not of battles or riches, but of truth, patience, and wisdom. Many years ago, in the grand court of Vijayanagara, a wealthy merchant arrived with an unusual challenge. He held in his hands a small cloth bag and announced that within it were special seeds. These seeds, he said, held the power to test honesty itself. Intrigued, the king and his ministers listened as the merchant continued. Take these seeds, plant them in your finest soil, tend to them with care, and after a few weeks return to this court with the most flourishing plant. The one who nurtures the best growth shall receive a grand reward. The challenge was accepted eagerly by the people, noblemen, and commoners alike. Each of them carried home their seeds, their hearts filled with hope, their minds filled with dreams of success. I too received a seed and planted it in my finest pot, giving it water, sunlight, and all the care one could offer. Days passed, then weeks, yet the soil remained barren. No sprout, no sign of life. I wondered, had I made a mistake? Had I not been careful enough? Meanwhile, the city buzzed with excitement. Everyone else's pots flourished with green leaves and tall stems. The streets were filled with proud faces, showing off their plants, their voices filled with confidence. But my pot, it remained empty. The day of judgment arrived. I walked into the grand court with nothing but my barren pot, standing among the others who carried lush green plants, tall and vibrant. The king observed each plant with admiration. When his gaze fell upon me, he frowned. "Tenali, where is your plant? Did you not care for your seed?" I bowed my head respectfully and said, "Your Majesty, I cared for it as one would care for the most precious thing in life. I watered it, I nurtured it, I waited, but it did not grow." The merchant, who had been watching quietly, suddenly smiled. He turned to the court and declared, "And here stands the most honest man among you all." A wave of murmurs swept across the hall. He then revealed the truth. The seeds he had given were boiled before being distributed, rendered incapable of growth. No plant should have sprouted from them. And yet here stood a hall filled with beautiful plants. What did that mean? It meant that many, fearing failure, had replaced the seed with another. The lesson was clear. In the pursuit of success, many had chosen deception over integrity. But true wisdom lies not in mere victory, but in standing firm in truth, even when it seems difficult. That day, I did not win a golden pot of coins. I won something far greater, the trust of my king and the lesson that honesty is the foundation upon which real success is built. So, my dear friends, remember this. There will be times when the world will tempt you to take shortcuts, to bend the truth, to walk an easier path. But in the end, it is honesty that stands tall, unshaken by the winds of time. My friend, in life, we may face challenges where we feel like we are failing while others seem to succeed. But remember this, true success is not in appearances, it is in patience, in honesty, and in staying true to your path. So next time life tests you, do not fear an empty pot, for sometimes the most powerful lessons come from what seems like failure.